channel where we make beautiful things, where we make awesome things, and where we make new things. So it's Ogranit again, and today, just like I promised you guys last time, we are going to change color in a circle. Remember what we did last time? We did a circle for one of the videos, then we built up on the circle for the next video, and now we want to change color in the same circle while maintaining a flat surface, yeah, like maintaining something flat. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today, and I hope you're going to enjoy the video. And before we get into it, I'd like to remind you guys to subscribe, share to your friends, everyone you know, like and comment. Feel free to ask questions, guys, for it would be nice to make videos on the questions, to answer the questions that you guys have concerning knitting or concerning any other thing that you may be curious about. So and most importantly, don't forget to put on the notification button so that whenever I upload any video, you are the first one to get a notification. Sawa sawa? Okay, so let's get right into it, changing color. The first thing, let me do a little recap on what we did here. So first we did a circle. We used double crochet. We crocheted 12 double crochet stitches. After that we slip stitched, and then we chained 2, and then we started the second row. The second row we did 2 double crochets on every stitch, yeah, so 2 double crochet in one stitch, 2 double crochet in one stitch. So in total, row number 2 has a total of 24. 12 times 2, that is 24. Okay, so on the third row, since we are changing color, we are also going to do 2 double crochets in one stitch, yeah. So we are going to have 24 times 2, 48, yeah. We are going to have 48 stitches. And this is quite new a little bit because I'm using a thin yarn to change color. We are going to see how it's going to come out. But as you can see, the yellow yarn is thicker than the ash gray yarn. Yeah, so it's usually like this. There's a thinner one, much thinner one that comes after the gray one. But this is the mid thickness, and this is the thickest. There are thicker ones, but basically these are the thicknesses that I usually use. Yeah, so you can get this yarn, the thick yarn, at 100 shillings per ball. That is in Kenya. And you can get this at 60 shillings per yarn. Yeah, around there. The thinnest is 50 bob or 49 shillings per ball. Yes, so let us continue. We did the stitches, and we slip stitched, and we are going to chain 2. But since we are changing color, the chain 2 is supposed to be the new color. Yeah. So what you do, you take your new colored yarn, yeah, and then you hold it like this, and then you hook it and let it insert it inside through the yellow loop, and then tighten the yellow loop, then hold the gray yarn now, since that is what we are working with. Yeah, and remember the excess gray yarn, you have to be careful with it. Don't let it hang, because we want to tuck it into the project. Yeah, so we are going to chain 2, 1, 2. After chaining 2, what we are going to do is double, sorry, excuse me, just from having breakfast. Okay, so we are going to do a double crochet. Yeah, so you yarn over and you insert your hook under the V, yeah? And you ensure that this excess yarn is right there in the middle, yeah? So you insert your hook and pull through, yarn over, yarn over. So you're going to do that twice. Insert your hook, yarn over, yeah? So those are 2 double crochets in one stitch. So we are going to do that again and repeat all around. So yarn over, insert your hook, Yes, yarn over, insert your hook. That is another stitch. So that's what you are going to do for the rest of the stitches. Double crochet twice in one stitch, double crochet twice in one stitch until you reach the end. Okay, so as we continue doing this, I'd like to encourage you guys to keep on practicing, guys. I'm so proud of some guys who have been sending me photos. I shared a blanket that Dennis did, and I have another friend called Dennis who also bought yarn and started crocheting. And I have another friend called Simon. Shout out to those guys. Simon is also crocheting. And there's Kanana. Kanana also showed me a chain that she did, and she's going on well. So guys, if you have done anything and if my videos have helped you in doing anything, feel free to reach out to me, share the photos, and I'll always share them on my IG stories and WhatsApp status, so that we encourage other guys, you know, that anyone can do this. Anyone can do this. The other day I was just telling my friend how I'm so proud of the guys. Actually, the guys are so interested in this thing and they are doing it without apology. Kudos to those guys, you know. There's nowhere imeandikwa ati crochet ni ya wasichana peke yake. Someone told me that all along they have been thinking crochet is for grannies, and they're like, Karen, you're not a granny and you're crocheting. Like, this thing is everything in your life. So it's just a stereotype. Like, just because we are young, it doesn't mean we shouldn't knit and crochet. So you go get yourself hooks and get yourself yarn and start crocheting, start yarn knitting, you know. And feel free to share your progress, because if you share your progress, you'll encourage someone else who is afraid to start. Yes, so I'm almost done, but it's 48 stitches, so of course it's gonna be a little bit, it's gonna take a longer period of time to do. And you know, the gray yarn is reclaimed. I'll do a video on reclaiming yarn. That basically means that you take a project that is old, maybe an old sweater that you bought in a thrift shop, or an old sweater that you were given or bought for, and it's spoiled, or maybe it has a tear. So you reclaim it by undoing the whole thing and doing another project. So that is actually possible. That's what I've done with this gray yarn, because it had been, I had used it to make something else before, but I felt I wasn't feeling it anymore. So I decided to undo it. So that is another thing about crochet. If you do it very neatly and very like in order, you can actually undo it and make something else, you know, if you feel like what you've made doesn't work for you anymore. Yeah, so that is so cool, you know, to be able to use the same material to do different things. So as you can see, I've come to the end. I have my 48 double crochets. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slip stitch into this second chain. Yeah, into this second chain. So you insert on the second chain that you did, and then you slip stitch. So as you can see, I've changed color, and I have done a yellow and gray circular project, and it is flat, so it can be used as a coaster. As usual, it can be used as a face scrubber, but for face scrubbers, the advice, use pure cotton yarn. This one is acrylic. Both these yarns are acrylic yarns, but when I purchase a pure cotton yarn, I'll be sure to show you how it looks like. I'll be sure to share with you the brand and everything. So you guys, you can try this and share with me what you have come up with, and you can surprise your mom with several of these coasters, so that akiwa na ushirika na wageni ama chama the cups don't make the table dirty. So thank you so much guys for watching this video. I'm so glad you guys are here, and thank you so much for the support. Thank you and thank you and thank you. Let's meet next time when I'll be doing something new, and God bless you. Bye bye.